Hello and welcome to ASUS UK. For a while now, RGB technology has definitely been a little bit of a talking point amongst gamers and PC enthusiasts, and it's pretty safe to say that if you're after a custom PC build with ultimate looks as well as performance, then RGB stuff is definitely the way to go right now. As you guys probably already know, a massive amount of our latest gear is equipped with Aura Sync. For example, the Claymore and Gladius keyboard and mouse that we've got here, and the Strix 1080 Ti, and the Strix Z270E motherboard in this system. The idea being, of course, that every component synchronizes nicely through one single Aura Sync utility. ASUS, of course, are already in a little bit of a unique position because we manufacture both peripherals and components. You can match the shiny stuff on your desk to the shiny stuff inside your PC. And also don't forget there's stuff like that G-Skill Aura Sync RAM, which is really great looking and designed to work perfectly with our Strix motherboards. Although we've got a pretty massive choice of Aura Sync components and peripherals, there's been one thing which until this point has been a little bit neglected, but actually really important, and that is case fans. Cooler Master were kind enough to send us 5 of these Masterfan Pro 120s, which you can see in this system right now. So we've hooked up 3 of them to the front and 2 of them to the back, alongside that nice little all-in-one cooler. It goes without saying that these are great high-performance fans with PWM support, but of course, for the purposes of this video, you might have guessed that these Masterfan Pro 120s are equipped with Aura Sync. Using a couple of splitters, we've hooked up all 5 of these fans to the 2 RGB headers on the motherboard. And that means that all 5 of these fans will work very nicely with the motherboard and with Aura Sync. Fortunately, once you've plugged these into one of the 2 RGB headers, it's super easy to mess about with them in the Aura utility. All you have to do is go under the motherboard section, and under RGB strip, you will then be able to mess about with the fan color to your heart's content. Like anything else Aura Sync compatible, you don't just have to stick to static colors with these, but you can use the whole range of effects that you can find in the Aura Sync utility. So whether you prefer something understated and cool or all out rainbow craziness, you can do either of those with these nice Cooler Master fans. And don't forget that since we've used these splitters, you can also still mess around with RGB LED strips. So if you want a little bit of extra customization, you can stick one of those on the back of your desk and then plug it into the same splitter that the fans are going into, and then control that in exactly the same way. And then that will make sure that your desk is always perfectly synced up with the fans and the rest of your PC. And as you guys can see, the Aura Sync functionality of these Cooler Master fans really can make them look awesome in a battle station. Check this out. Personally, I think this is a great addition to the Aura Sync ecosystem. I know prior to this, it's been a little bit difficult to mess about with RGB fans. Either you couldn't control them at all and you had little physical switches on the fans themselves, or they had their own utilities and it was hard to match up the colors, all that sort of thing. But luckily now, since you can do everything in one utility, it just makes things so much easier, and you can actually get those colors matched up perfectly. As you guys can see, these Cooler Master fans actually look really good. The colors are really bright and intense, which of course you can adjust to your heart's content, so you can make it as intense and bright or as subdued as you like. And considering we've even got an Aura Sync mic now in the form of the Strix Magnus, and we're going to have some RGB monitors on the way, you really are going to be able to customize absolutely everything on your battle station to your heart's content. Question is though, how would you guys set it up? Do let us know what you guys think of these gorgeous Cooler Master fans, and of course, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.
ASUS.